A peaceful suburban neighborhood with the sun shining down on the neatly arranged townhouses. Meet Karen, the woman who thinks she can control everything, including your driveway. Next door, we have a peaceful young couple just minding their business, living their life. But when the neighbors parked their car in front of her house, Karen lost it. Karen stormed over, demanding they move the car, claiming it was blocking her space. The young man tried to stay calm, but Karen wasn't having it. She wanted absolute control. In her typical style, Karen threatened to call the HOA on them, making their lives miserable for violating the neighborhood rules. And of course she called the HOA, hoping to turn the whole situation into a legal battle. But the couple wasn't scared of her threats. They knew they hadn't done anything wrong. For a moment, it seemed like Karen had won. But little did she know, the young couple had a trick up their sleeve. They decided to teach Karen a lesson she would never forget. They weren't just going to let Karen get away with her behavior. They had a plan to stop her once and for all. Late that night, they set their plan into motion, building something Karen never expected. The next morning, Karen stepped outside, only to be greeted by something unexpected. The couple had fenced off the area where Karen thought she could control everything. Her view? Completely blocked. Karen was furious. She called the cops, she called the HOA, but it was too late. The young couple, calm as ever, they'd learned one important lesson. Sometimes you need to take action. The HOA showed up, but they couldn't do anything. Karen had overstepped. Karen, still desperate, begged them to remove the fence. But the HOA officer was firm. The officer sided with the couple. The fence stayed, and Karen, well, she didn't get her way. But Karen wasn't giving up. She started planning her next move. The couple celebrated, knowing they'd finally taught Karen that no one was above the rules. A week later, Karen approached the couple again, but this time, something had changed. To everyone's surprise, Karen apologized, realizing she couldn't win this time. Sometimes, standing up for yourself is the best way to handle a Karen.